Mr. Whiskey back here with our guy Jimmy G. Jimmy brought us a bottle of Heaven Hill. Now, I stood in line and got one of these, so check this out. A lot of people won't ever be able to, you won't get this bottle.
Woo! God almighty. When you crack that, I want to be around. Talk about some good juice, bro.
I got this standing in line at Kentucky Bourbon Fest. So this is a Kentucky Bourbon Fest release only. And the line was like 2 hours long.
That's a Heaven Hill product.
That's my point. So he brought this, and I've never even heard of Heaven Hill, only to find out it was the first distillery in Kentucky, right?
Yeah. Elijah Craig, Reverend Elijah.
Isn't that crazy? What the Reverend's doing making whiskey?
So he was a farmer and had a bunch of corn, didn't know what to do with it. So,
and then get this.
That's another bag.
This is an 18-year Heaven Hill. And I go, Tim,
William Heaven Hill, isn't it? William Heaven Hill.
See what I'm saying? I said, Tim, should I get this? He said, buy everything. And if you don't want it, I'll buy it from you. That's how serious this was. So I asked him, I said, Tim, which ones are drinkers? He said, don't drink those. He said,
those are put up for special occasions. Like you hit a big milestone, something big, and you'll know.
Yeah.
You're like, it's time. It'll probably be a couple people with you,
Hey,
and it'll be something celebratory.
Hey, Jimmy, you didn't live longer than me, but it's always only going to be a couple people with me.
But you know what I mean? It's going to be something special, and you're going to feel it. You're going to know it's time to pop something real. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
This is the next level.
That is literally a collector's bottle. But tell me a little bit more about Heaven Hill, why this bottle meant so much, or why the value to you is so important.
Well, I won this.
Oh, shit.
Off the hip. I was at a barrel drop or a barrel release for that Willet Purple Top that we tried previously. And I won this. I actually bought one in line, and then I won one. So that's why I kind of gifted you guys. I was like, I got two. Yeah. You guys will like this. Because at first I didn't like it. Now I love it. It's just fire, bro.
It's good in comparison to the ones that I've had. That's not whiskey blendery. Yeah, it's super good. See, and I haven't been. We're gonna stay on Heaven Hill, but I got a single barrel strength Four Roses. Another one, Tim said, buy this, and I did. Yeah. And I'm like, hey, I don't really like it. They're like, well, why is so little left?
Yeah, that shit's good.
It ain't bad, but it ain't great, but it ain't bad.
That's cask strength too.
It is. It is.
And this one's 107. So see what I'm saying? Like for us, I think we're at that point with our palate that we need that higher proof because we're already scorched. Like we're ready for it. Like, some people aren't. My girlfriend, I'm getting her ready, but she's still not ready. Yeah. She tries it, she smells it. But even me 2 or 3 years ago, I was drinking my whiskey on ice or on a rock, a solid solid big.
Well, that's one of the things. I think I had a bottle from the blendery that was, I think, $1.32.
Yeah.
And you put that much whiskey on a circular cube, which I got in there.
It changes it too.
It was like, it enhanced it to another level because it's melting slowly. I was eating away at the ice.
Opens it up.
And the flavor, I was like, oh, this is ridiculous. I had to stop. I'm like, if I put it, I'm going to drink this whole bottle and then not remember who I am.
Yeah. No, and that's true. And see, that's what I mean. Sometimes that water enhances it. Mm-hmm. Sometimes, like Tim says, it makes it worse. See, so I think and I don't mean to knock it. However you like it is the best way to drink it. I'm not knocking anybody's way. I'm just saying for me now, I'm drinking it neat. Now, I might drink a beer too with it. Because sometimes I want to change up or water because I just want to clean my palate. And that's why I don't pour heavy pours because I might drink 6 or 8, 10 bottles. If I had full.
And he don't mean bottles straight, people. He means he pours enough
small
over. They're like, yo,
5 to 10 milliliters.
My man drinking 6 or 7 bottles. How's he standing?
No, not at all. Especially at that proof point.
It'd have you somewhere upside down on a handstand.
I am a little bit of a lush though. I can hold my liquor, but.
You and me both, man.
Yeah.
I think that's why this is going to work because I can definitely put back some whiskey and still hold a good conversation. Take you somewhere to both heaven or hell, or maybe just Heaven Hill. So,
yeah, that's the best hill to be on right there. That's a cool distillery too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
So it's in. Is it Lawrenceburg? Where is this at? I've been there. Barstown maybe. Their Willett's right next door to it. They got a lot of good products. Pikesville.
It had to be there because I remember the next day they end up dropping that Old Fitz bottle again.
Yeah.
So some people was able to get in line and buy 2 of them boogers.
Yeah, they got a lot of products. They're kind of like Buffalo Trace in the fact that they got hella brands. They got Elijah Craig, Pikesville, I can't even think. Old Fitz, like you said, Mellow Corn, Evan Williams. There's like more. There's more.
That's a lot to unpack. So, is this Heaven Hill bottle? Is this sold at regular grocery stores or I guess liquor stores?
It's one that's kind of sought after. So there's 3 expressions. They got the bourbon, they have the rye, and then they have a wheated.
Which one's your favorite?
I have only had this one, but they say the wheated, which is a maroon label, is really good.
Also, this is Kentucky straight bourbon.
Yeah. And I really like it, don't you guys? I think we should try some.
That you know what I thought we had poured some, but we didn't, huh?
Yeah, no, I think it's time for some of that. That's good stuff. And I was shocked because honestly, I didn't like it at first, and I do like it.
Man, he get his pour. You say, why does he hold the camera?
Like you're gonna chase this, and honestly, compared to what you just had, and that's retailed at I think it was $90, which is still kind of high in my opinion. But it's not bad for the price. I mean, it tastes fantastic, dude, compared to what we just had. Right?
It has way more depth of flavor. Definitely,
but it's got 14 points higher too, right? So what if this was 107? Do you think we might like it? Right, this is what I mean by that, right? Like we need to get it straight from the barrel.
Exactly, man. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, just checking on that phone. How's he doing?
Man, he's good, man. You know he's in the best of hands. Look, guys, you're watching this episode. I'm on a video right now, a phone call with Chris.
We take care of our dogs and we keep it whiskey.
Man, you know, he's doing good, man. He's killing it.
Did you get some of that? Like,
bruh,
it's almost
he's with me, man. We dog man. I'm about to make him. Niggas is in my DM day and night talking about this dog, and I'm just warming up. It's already 15 videos we've shot that they ain't seen.
Real sweet on the nose, dude.
I'm on it, man. Don't worry, man. But he's killing it, man. He's a blast, man. Super loving, super peaceful. He's fits right in. All right, boss. Peace. So, guys, for those that don't know, on the other page that I do dogs. Yeah. And I said, man, I want to do some whiskey stuff too, because I love this right here, what it's doing in terms of bringing people together. Jimmy likes food. I love food. We all love to eat. Why not make eating?
Another Heaven Hill.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Heaven Hill.
Parker
Heritage. Parker Beam from the Beam family. Worked for Heaven Hill. So that shows you how they intertwine, and
that's 14. That's another one that you go.
That's a banger.
You go, hey, you can't. Tim's like, oh, I see you got Parker out. I forgot. That's another one that they had me get that he said is a good one.
You know what I say? Don't hide it, divide it.
Hey, look. Guys, welcome back to another episode. Jimmy G's killed it once again. We learned a little about Heaven Hill. These topics we're going to continue to revisit and bring you information based on our experience. We might go buy a couple more bottles of Heaven and some others, but we're going to get into creating our own meshes and mashes and walking you through maybe one day how you could be supportive and tag along and get some unique drops that we blend ourselves because we have access to barrels.
Yeah.
I could go back there and make some magic. And you're going to meet a guy named Richard soon who is a whiskey wizard in terms of blending some magic. We're going to show you how to do some more great things. Anything else I should know about Heaven Hill, man?
If we're gonna do a 2.0 or a part 2, I'll bring some products I have from Heaven.
Now is so hype or not?
I think Heaven Hill's solid. They're a solid distillery, and they make fantastic products from anything from Elijah Craig to Larceny to these higher end ones that you have, like the Old Fitz and the Heaven Hill 18 and the 20 year, and then the Parker Heritage. So, dude, I'm a Heaven Hill fanatic.
There you have it, people. Well, if you're thinking about, so last question though, if you're getting into whiskey, do you start here or do you work your way up to heaven? Oh, you gotta work to get to heaven. Otherwise, you already in hell.
Well, I think Yeshua paid the price for that one. But as far as this goes,
oh, Yeshua, look, you went the other way. You went He went back to that custom name.
Yes, sir.
So
gotta call him by the right name. But you know,
had no J's back in the day. Don't forget that, people.
They didn't.
Look.
But I mean, I say do what you feel is good. Like, you know, if your price point ain't that one, you can go get an Evan Williams bottle and bond white label for $20 for a fifth. And let me tell you, it's going to be a heavy hitter. If you don't like it heavy hitting, drop ice in it. You can mix it, and it's cheap and it's great bourbon.
There you have it, people. Well, thank you again for watching Mr. Whiskey himself and Jimmy G, our guy.
King of Whiskey.
Until next time.